create something and be like, I'm sensitive about my shit in my Erykah Badu voice, and you know, you just don't want people to talk about it because you created it, I'm gonna need you to let it go. That creative project and ever is not for you, nor does it belong to you. Hear me out, don't scroll, okay? Creativity is infinite and abundant, okay? That's what we talk about at the Cre8tive Shift, is that it's abundant. It is directly connected to source, God. It is divine. It is from the creator. It is always flowing. It is ever changing. And a lot of times when we hold on to something, it's because our lack of belief in it, or because we operate in a scarcity mindset. Abundance is flowing, is free, but it's very hard to maintain that mindset within this society and just this human experience in general. When you create something, you put it out into the world, it is going to be perceived. It is going to be digested by those that feel aligned with your work, whether you're an artist, an author, a musician, whatever form of thing that you create is for the people in the community around you. You are just the vessel in which it is released. Yes, you are the creator of it. Yes, it belonged to you at one point in time, but when you manifested it, it was there to do its job. For example, I write books. These are my babies, honey. These are my babies. By the way, I wrote this one, and that one. They're my babies. And when I created it and put it out into the world, I had a vice grip on it. I didn't want nobody to say nothing negative about it. I was looking at the reviews. My little feelings was getting hurt because I was so attached to the artwork. But once I put it out into the world, it no longer belongs to me. It belongs to the universe. It belongs to those that love it, that enjoy it. It belongs to those that hate it, that write negative reviews. Because the thing about art is it's just energy. You put it out there, it does its thing, and that's it, that's all. And then you move on to the next. So many times we overanalyze and overthink the process of creating because we want it to be so perfect. But the best thing about creation is that you create it authentically as your form of expression and you let it go. People are going to perceive you. People are going to see you. Visibility is the whole point of creation. You have to let go of your fear of being seen. I don't care if you have a social media platform with 10 followers, 5,000, 5 million, 50,000. People are going to look at you. They're going to look at your content, what you create, and you're going to be perceived. You cannot be in control of it. The more and more that you try to control your art, the more and more you're going to try to control how you're being perceived in judgment. You have to work on that. And I had to work on that myself. This book right here, this is my baby because this was my debut novel, okay? I spent 2 years working on this. I put my heart, sweat, blood, and tears. The first time I put that book out, there was a 1-star review. And you know the worst thing about it? There won't no dialogue as to why it was 1 star. That shit kept me up at night. Because I was so attached to the outcome of how people perceived it that the first few weeks of my book being out were just spent looking at reviews, looking at videos, thinking about what people thought because I was so attached to it. Now, when I put out my second book, which is this my second book? My second book was an anthology. But when I put out the next book, we'll just use this for example. By the time I got to this one, this is my third book, I didn't give a fuck. Because I realized that this artwork is not for me, it's for the readers. It's for those that I'm trying to touch. It's for the community. It's not for me. It was my baby. I made it, I nurtured it, and I put it out into the world, but now it has its own legs and it's growing up and it's influencing people. It's its own thing. It's no different from you having a baby and your child goes out into the world. You love it, but you cannot control how it's going to do its thing. It's got to do its own thing. It has its own legs. What I want y'all to understand is like, you are so creative. You have everything that you need to create, but you being scared to be seen and to be visible and to receive judgment or feedback is going to hold you back from creating. Allow yourself to express authentically and allow it to be perceived. Allow it to do its thing. Your value does not equate to how people perceive you, okay? Everybody is going through their own shit and they just projecting everything. Whether they like it, whether they hate it, whether they love you, whether they hate you. It's not about you. You're just here to live your life authentically, express yourself, put out your art, and keep it moving. Move on to the next. Because when you get stuck, like I did on this book, I'm going to have blockages. And I'm going to worry about creating the next book and how it's going to be. And how can I write for people to like me? And how I can... No. I detach myself that real quick. I don't want to look at reviews. If you tag me in a review, I'll be kind of scared to look at it. I'll probably keep swiping, child, because I don't know what you're about to say. Because at the end of the day, I'm a softie and it may hurt my feelings, but I set boundaries. So set boundaries with yourself. If you know that if you can't interact with those who are perceiving you, set a boundary. Maybe turn off the comments. Maybe don't look at comments. I don't know. So by the time you get to your next work, it's like training wheels. You one and done. So, Buki, you got this. I love you. You are creative. You are just amazing. And just know that you are you for a reason, and that people are going to be inspired by you. They might not give a fuck about what you're doing, but as long as you do it for you, you are living authentically for yourself. And keep being yourself, because you deserve it. P.S. I have recently launched the Cre8tive Shift Substack publication, where I explore a little bit more in depth my processes and my thoughts and my journey surrounding this whole transition. And I talk a lot more about this in my most recent post called I Have Audacity. So check it out. So yeah, see you tomorrow.